Let me tell you about the most dangerous person in the room. It's not the loudest. It's not the richest. It's not the most aggressive. It's the one who doesn't need anything from anybody. Think about it. The person who doesn't need your approval can say anything. The person who doesn't need the deal negotiates from power. The person who doesn't need the relationship becomes irresistible. There's something terrifying about someone who can walk away. And here's the twisted part. The moment you stop needing things, they start flowing to you. Money, respect, opportunities, people. It's like the universe rewards those who don't beg and punishes those that do. This isn't some law of attraction nonsense. This is human psychology, game theory, and power dynamics. Neediness repels and indifference attracts. And then today I'm going to show you how you can weaponize this. How to become the person who needs nothing and gets everything. Let's get started. The dangerous power of needing no one. How to need nothing and get everything. The most dangerous person in any room. So who truly holds the power at any situation? It's not the richest, it's not the loudest, it's not the most aggressive, it's the one who can walk away. In any negotiation, the person who needs the deal least wins. In any relationship, the person who needs the other least leads. In any social situation, the person who needs approval least gets it. This is the fundamental law of power that most people never understand. Your neediness is your weakness. Your indifference is your strength. Now let's talk about the power dynamics. On the left here, we have the needy person, and on the right, we have the detached person. So a few neediness things are like chases outcomes, controlled by desire, can be manipulated. Desperate energy, accept bad terms. Detachment energy is attracts outcomes, controls desire, cannot be leveraged. Magnetic energy, and walks away from bad terms. The person with fewer needs always has more power, always. The neediness tax, so every time you need something, you do pay a tax. For example, the desperation tax, people can smell neediness. It repels them. Clients, partners, investors, romantic interests, they'll have a sixth sense for desperation and they run from it. The leverage tax. When you need something, others can use that against you. Your need becomes their negotiating chip. They know you'll make worse terms because you cannot walk away. The decision tax. Neediness clouds judgment. So when you're desperate for an outcome, you make stupid choices. You ignore red flags. You move too fast. You accept things that you shouldn't. Energy tax. Needing outcomes drains you. The anxiety, the obsessing, the constant checking. It exhausts your mental resources that could be used for actual performance. The self-respect tax. Every time you beg, chase, or compromise your standards out of need, you do lose a piece of yourself. Your self-image erodes and the erosion starts to compound. Neediness is expensive, but most people don't realize how much it's actually costing them. I learned this the hard way. Years ago, I was chasing a client, a big deal. We're talking life-changing money, and I wanted it so bad they actually could smell it. Every email I sent reeked of desperation. Every call I was trying too hard. And you know what happened? They ghosted me and went with someone else. Someone who acted like they didn't need it. That loss taught me more than any win ever did. Because the moment you need something, push it away. Your energy changes, your decisions get cloudy, and your power, poof, evaporates. And now I walk into every room ready to walk out. Not because I don't care, because I refuse to let my happiness depend on the outcome. And that shift changed everything. So the detachment paradox, here's where most people get confused. Detachment is not apathy. It's not about wanting things. It's not about not trying. It's not about becoming an emotionless robot, to be clear. Detachment is the separation between wanting and needing. So wanting, what does that look like? I'd like this outcome. Preference, you remain whole either way. Power stays with you. Needing is, I must have this outcome. Dependency, you break without it. Power transfers to the outcome. You want something intensely while being completely okay if you don't get it. And that's the sweet spot. That's where power lives. The detached person plays to win, but is at peace with losing. And that's what makes them so dangerous. The fighter analogy. So think about two fighters in a ring. Fighter A, desperate, needs to win this for his career, family, his identity. His swings are wild, burns energy, makes emotional mistakes, gets hit because he's overcommitting. Fighter B, calm, wants to win, but he knows he'll be fine either way. Conserves energy, sees openings, strikes with precision, stays relaxed under pressure. Both fighters want to win, but one is controlled by that want. The other controls it. Fighter B wins almost every time, not because he wants it less, but because his want doesn't own him. Here's what most people get wrong about detachment. They think it means not caring, not trying, not wanting, being some emotionless robot. No. Detachment means you want it, but you don't need it. You play to win, but you're okay if you lose. You go all in, but your identity is not on the line. It's a difference between a desperate fighter swinging wild and a trained killer who's calm because he knows he can handle any outcome. Both want to win, one is controlled by that want. The other controls it. That's the dangerous power. And when you master your own needs, no one can use them against you. The magnetic effect. So here's the twisted irony of human psychology. The less you need people, the more they want you. It's counterintuitive, it seems unfair, but it's consistently true. Chase someone romantically, they pull away. Forget about them, they come back. Beg for the job, you don't get it. Act like you have options and they fight to hire you. Need the client, they sense it and lowball you. Be willing to walk away, they meet your price. So why does this happen? The psychology behind the magnetism. Number one, scarcity creates value. Human value seems rare. Humans value what seems rare. When you don't need anyone, you appear rare. You're not chasing, you're not available to everyone. That scarcity makes you valuable. Number two, confidence is attractive. Not needing external validation signals deep confidence. You're saying, I'm complete without this. That self-sufficiency is magnetically attractive to others. Number three, people want what they can't have. When you don't need someone, you do become a challenge. Humans are wired to pursue challenges. Easy gets ignored and difficult gets chased. Number four, no pressure equals genuine connection. When you don't need anything from people, they relax around you. There's no agenda, no manipulation, no pressure. Paradoxically, that's when real connection happens. You want to know the most twisted part about all this? When you truly stop needing people, they can't stay away from you. It's like some sick joke the universe plays. Chase someone, they run. Forget about them, they come back. Beg for the job, you don't get it. Act like you have other options and you'll see they fight for you. It's not fair, it's not logical, but it's true. Humans are wired to want what they cannot have, to value what seems scarce, to chase what walks away. When you become a person who needs nothing, you become the person everybody wants. Not because you're manipulating anyone, because you've genuinely become rare. So how do we cultivate dangerous attachment? Here we go. Let's get to the nitty-gritty. Attachment isn't something you fake, it's something you build. Here's how. Number one, build a life you don't need to escape from. Most neediness comes from emptiness. When your life is full, purpose, health, skills, connections, you stop desperately grabbing for external things to fill the void. Number two, develop multiple options. It's hard to be detached when you only have one option. Build alternatives, multiple income streams, multiple social circles, multiple paths. Options create genuine detachment. Number three, practice walking away. Start small, walk away from bad deals. Leave conversations that don't serve you. Say no to the things that you normally accept out of neediness. Build that muscle. Number four, meditate on impermanence. Everything ends. Every relationship, every success, every possession, every life. When you truly accept impermanence, clinging loosens naturally. Number five, define your walkaway points in advance. Before any negotiation or situation, decide, I will walk away if X happens. This pre-commitment prevents emotional decision making in the moment. And number six, make your happiness non-negotiable. Your peace is not for sale. No deal, relationship, or opportunity is worth your inner stability. When you truly believe this, detachment becomes natural. Here's the dark side warning, a word of caution. Detachment can be weaponized for evil. Some people use it to manipulate. They fake detachment to make others chase. They withhold affection as a power play. They become cold, calculating, inhuman. That's not what this is about, to be clear. True detachment comes from fullness, not emptiness, from self-sufficiency, not manipulation, from inner peace, not emotional unavailability. The goal is to genuinely not need, not to pretend, not to need as a tactic. Real power doesn't need games, it simply is. And the final truth, your neediness is a chain. Every outcome you desperately cling to controls you. Every person whose approval you require owns a piece of you. Every deal you can't walk away from has leverage over you. The path to power isn't getting more, it's needing less. Want the money, want the success, want the love, but you don't need it. Be willing to walk away from any table. Be willing to lose anything. Be willing to stand completely alone. That's when you become truly dangerous. That's when you become truly free. That's when you get everything. Need nothing, get everything, and that's the game. So here's the truth. Your neediness is a chain. Every outcome you desperately cling to controls you. Every person whose approval you require owns you. Every deal you cannot walk away from has power over you. The path to freedom isn't getting more, it's needing less. Not wanting less, needing less. Want the money, want the success, want the relationship, but don't need it. Be willing to walk away from any table. Be willing to lose anything. Be willing to stand alone. That's when you become truly dangerous. That's when you become truly free. That's when, ironically, you get everything. Need nothing, get everything. That's the game. Thank you so much. If you like more of this content, please hit subscribe, hit that like button, and thank you so much.